Have you ever felt a connection so intense it completely derailed your life? Society calls it true love. Science calls it a trap. Welcome to our explainer on the anatomy of an obsession.
You really have to ask yourself, are you actually in love, or are you just addicted? Pop culture loves to romanticize it, but person addiction is a real paralyzing condition.
See, true love is mutual and deep. Limerence, on the other hand, it's a one-sided, fleeting infatuation. You're not falling for the person, you're falling for a total fantasy.
It's this involuntary state of acute longing and obsessive thoughts, where you become completely emotionally dependent on what's called your limerent object.
Let's break down the anatomy of this obsession using the walk-in void IDR model.
It hijacks your brain in 3 quick steps. First, the initiating force, an acute longing. Then the driving force, uncertainty that fuels constant mental rehearsal. Finally, the resultant force, extreme anxiety that impairs your daily functioning.
Biologically, it's a devastating dopamine loop tied to the neuroscience of uncertainty. Your brain treats their mixed signals like a high-stakes puzzle it desperately needs to solve.
Our sources literally call it love heroin. You actually get withdrawals. It's exactly like a slot machine keeping you hooked on random payouts of attention.
So what are the signs you are limered?
Watch out for these major red flags. Intrusive thoughts you just can't stop. Moods entirely dependent on their texts, ignoring toxic traits, and literal physical symptoms like an aching chest or sweating.
Does any of this sound familiar? Seriously, have you ever lost total control of your own mind just because of someone else's unpredictable behavior?
If so, here is exactly how to break free.
First off, thinking, can't we just be friends, is a massive trap. Trying to keep the good bits with partial contact just keeps you stuck in endless limerence limbo.
Here's your escape plan. 1. Go totally no contact to stop the psychological reinforcement. 2. Reprogram your brain by actively focusing on their flaws. And 3. Seek therapy to rebuild healthy boundaries.
So who is living rent-free in your mind right now? And are you finally ready to evict them? You have the power to reclaim your psychology. Thanks for checking out this explainer. I'll catch you next time.